About a year ago, I uploaded a video. This is this one. Watchman warning: the Lord will protect His people in bubbles? Question mark. The Roman Empire archers fall. So, if you want to watch this video, you don't have to watch this one to get it in full. That's the title of it. Should be in a playlist on my channel. But basically, I'll play a segment from this video where I had a dream about multiple moons appearing in the sky, and why I believe now this dream may pertain to what's happening now with these Chinese so-called weather balloons.
Led to safety and getting higher and higher out of the way on this narrow path. We looked at the night sky. It was dark then, and these moons appeared in the sky, multiple moons, and they were like just popping up in the sky. And as they were appearing, it was like the sound of a bubble popping, but it was like in reverse. So rather than the sky being full of moons and they all popped and disappeared, it was a black sky, but moons appeared one by one, and as they appeared, the sound of a bubble went sort of like that, and the entire sky was full of moons. So I'm not sure what that represents either. And I asked the Lord about this. I asked the Lord to give me a confirmation. And a few days before that, maybe a week, I think it was like a few days.
So I'll just pause that there. So anyway, so these multiple moons appeared in the sky, and bizarrely, it's not when the moons disappeared, because they didn't disappear, that there was a popping noise. There was a popping noise as they appeared. Now, if you've been following the news over the last couple of weeks, you'll have heard about this Chinese balloon that flew over Canada and then into the United States, and which should have been shot down straight away, but it's Biden in charge. So eventually, it was ordered to be shot out the air over the ocean, and so that's it being. I assume then, it was like blown up with a missile. It made I don't know if it made a popping noise, but certainly the balloon disappeared, and this is also the balloon with all the technology underneath. Now, this moon dream, it must have been, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago, something like that. I had a very similar dream to the one I originally had. And it was so similar, I didn't bother to make a video about it because I didn't think it offered any new information. So basically, in this dream that I had maybe 3-4 weeks ago, maybe more, I'm unsure when I had it. There was me and my family looking out the window, and we saw a sundog. Now, I have seen one of these once in my life. It was in the coastal town of Scarborough. That's about 90 miles east from where I live. And I once saw one of these. It's like first time ever. It's like, wow, amazing. And it's like the sun shines, but it looks like there's multiple suns in the sky just because of the natural phenomena of the circumstances. Everything has to be right. It's normally like a rainbow around it, like this one, and the sun shines from both sides. It looks like there's triple suns, and there's all kinds of different configurations. So these are called sundogs. So in my dream, the sundog, there was a sun in the centre, but the second one was actually underneath rather than to the side. And I think it was my son said to me, "Well, there's like two suns in the sky," or something like that, or there's a sun and a moon. I can't remember the exact words. And I said to my son, "No, it's not. It's not two. It's a sundog." But then shortly after that, multiple moons then started appearing in the sky. Now, really, this detail is separate from my original dream. So here, you can see the dark patches on the moon. Well, as these moons were appearing in the sky, they appeared to be clones or duplicates because these dark patches were all in the same place, as though they were all the same thing and replicated. And it wasn't, actual different sorts of moons with different dark patches and white patches. It's though they were like just copy and pasted, like they were like repeating exactly the same, and they were appearing in the sky. I can't remember if they made a popping noise or whatever, or if they all appear at once or one by one. It's kind of vague. It's probably one of the reasons why I didn't actually make another video on it. So now I've watched what the circumstances, what's been happening with this Chinese spy balloon lately, and I realised that people are taking pictures, well, were taking pictures of this spy balloon, and there's like a dark patch underneath where the machinery is, and I'm just wondering, if my dream, both of these dreams pertain to these Chinese balloons. It would make sense. I mean, the first time I heard about this, I was looking at Sky News on my phone one morning, and there was a video saying there's a video about what is this hovering over some airport or something, and I watched the 30-second video, and I thought, and the man who was recording the video was saying, well, people are saying, is this a moon? And it's like, no, it's not a moon, because the moon is like, I think he said it's over to the east or something like that. So the discussion was, when this first came out, was, was this another moon in the sky? People are saying it's the moon. And I find that bizarre, and a great correlation there, and it makes sense, because I couldn't work out. I mean, dreams are often, especially dreams from the Lord, are often, figurative, and it's like, it confused me as to what these multiple moons could mean. So I've seen other videos that the Lord has given people about these moons in the sky. I've never ever watched one where there's any kind of popping noise going on along with these moons appearing. So that's where I believe that the Lord, give glory to the Lord for the dreams that He does sometimes give me. I believe it's another detail that I haven't seen anywhere else. The popping noise, and it does make sense that that maybe, I mean, not absolutely sure, that these dreams that I believe the Lord gave me are pertaining to these balloons. And if that's the case, and I've had two dreams now where there's multiple balloons, that this has got something to do with the end times, and that it's not going to stop. One reason that I could theorise where the popping noise appeared when the moon appeared would be for every time the military or whatever shoot one of these balloons down, multiple of ones will take its place in the skies, and eventually the whole sky will be filled with these balloons at some point. And I have watched other videos talk about this and how dangerous this could be, because weapons could actually be launched from these balloons, and like EMPs and all that kind of thing. So I do believe it could be something to do, with the end times and the danger surrounding these things. So yeah, so that's pretty much, I think. Oh yeah, I had a thought of. Oh, here we go. Yeah, is there any link to China to do with the sundog? And I thought to myself, is China the land of the rising sun? And it's not. But it says, put it into Google, and here it says Japan is called the land of the rising sun because from China it appears that the sun rises from the direction of Japan. So maybe that's why I saw a sundog. I'm not sure what that represents in my second dream. If you have any insight into that, feel free to leave a message below. So I do believe the Lord gave me these dreams. I could be wrong, but so I give glory to the Lord for giving them to me. I'm nothing, no one special. If you're a born again Christian, ask the Lord to give you dreams and visions, and pray for it. Every day, even. And if you've had any kind of similar vision, just let me know in the comments below. So I don't want to ramble on and make this video any longer than it needs to be. I was just praying. I was sat in my prayer chair worshipping, and there's actually two videos that I could make. It's this one, and I also have a video, a testimony video. A weird thing that happened in regards to this new, it's called ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, and how that relates to the mark of the beast. So the Lord willing, I'll make that one next, unless He tells me to do something else. But I was wondering whether or not today to make that one or this one. And I was worshipping the Lord, and I've got like Spotify on with some like worship music on with the lyrics, just in case I forget the lyrics sometimes. And I've got it on my lap, my MacBook, and I was just praying in my heart, which one do you want me to do video today? And I just opened my eyes, and the lyric on the bottom of the screen was, be high and lifted up. Or was it just high and lifted up? And I thought, well, that's a balloon. So that's the one I did today. So if you're not a born again Christian, I recommend that you just reach out to the Lord, ask Himself to reveal Himself to you, open His Word. Go to the New Testament, read the book of John maybe, and then the book of Acts, and ask the Lord to reveal Himself to you with an open and honest heart, and He will. And it's like, I do believe we're in the last days, and maybe another 10 years go by, maybe not, but I wouldn't leave it to chance at all. I would be hidden in the Lord, just like it states in the start of Psalm 91 in the Bible. So thanks for watching. Lord willing, I shall be making another video shortly.